Alright, we're here to talk about Too Short a Season. Episode, let me pull it up, of Star Trek. It is episode 15 of season 1. No, 16? 15. Released, no, 15, sorry. Production numbers and fucking when episodes released, they're all fucking wacky. They're just all over the place. Yeah, this is a dog shit episode. Sorry, it's not a very good episode. I'm just like, yeah, no, not one I relished going into it, and even then I was still like, this is, this is bad. No, don't watch this episode. Do not. I honestly would skip this episode. It's a bad one. Like, I just, yeah, listen, it is too long. Too long of episode that just, like, you can't know what's going, and you're just like, I don't really care. I don't really like any characters. I think the problem with this is also one of the guest starring roles, and who's kind of the main character of this episode, is basically a guy who's in, like, his, I think, 30s, who's trying to be an old man, but he's doing his old man voice. And yes, I'm talking as an old man. I'm getting old. I'm wearing not very good makeup. The makeup is alright. Like, to be fair, I don't think any, like, old man makeup really looks that great unless it's got, you need, like, a mixture of good old man makeup and also CGI. Like, I feel like you need both to try and pull it off properly. And it does not look good. It looks pretty bad on him, I'll be honest. And I think he's alright as an actor. I just don't think he's a convincing old man because he's someone in his 30s. Like, so the actor is... the character is Admiral Jameson, who is played by Clayton Rayner? Who, yeah, was born in 1957. So he would have just turned 30 in season 1 when this was filmed. Yeah, no, it's just, I'm sorry, but there's just no way. Like, you have to be a very good actress to play convincingly against your age. And I'm sorry, no. Like, there's very few actors who can convincingly play against their age. Just like, yeah, I think the opposite was like The Irishman. You see people like, yeah, very de-aged CGI and looks pretty good. But yeah, they're still walking around like people that are, you know, 70 or 80. So, oh yeah, because, you know, people who are 70 or 80 walk around very differently to people like in their 20s and 30s. Because, you know, everything's working a little bit better in your 20s and 30s. You know, yeah, things aren't falling apart as much. Yeah. So, it's pretty bad there as a character. So he is being requested to handle a hostage situation on a planet where he previously negotiated a hostage situation. What was it? Looking at place names. Karnas, who is the governor of Mordan 4. Was that a distant terrorist group has taken a Federation ambassador and his staff hostage and demands to speak to a negotiator. Yeah, he's basically demanding to speak to someone. He's demanding to speak to the one person who handled the situation many, many years ago. And yeah, there's not much that goes on during this episode. Like, you didn't really get the final confrontation right at the end. And a lot of the episode is just this talking over view screens or just talking with this very old ambassador. There's just not much there. And so but what happens is, while we've got a 30-year-old playing an old man, Because he takes this de-aging drug to help him. So it basically is slowly de-aging him, which will, spoilers, ultimately at the end of the episode will kill him. Because he just de-ages too much and his body gets to a point where it starts, you know, when you were very young, your body was a lot smaller. So I think it just slowly gets smaller as one, and yeah, just he ends up dying at the end of the episode, spoilers. But there's just so much of this episode where it's just them talking on view screens or just chatting, and I just like, I just don't care. Like, it's just, this guy's not, I just don't think he's very convincing as this Bester. Like, no fault of his own, it's just, I just don't think it's a very good fit. And we basically learn later on that they have, what this guy did as an ambassador was just he gave everyone guns and was like, there you go, problem solved. They'll sort themselves out. Just give everyone guns. Which was not the best solution. Pretty bad as a Federation ambassador. And they beam down to try and surprise and free the hostages, which they basically later on find out that there are no hostages. There's just no one. There was all an ambush. And yeah, we know this guy's dying. He beams down to the planet, and they're like, "Fuck is that guy? That guy's not the guy. That's a young kid who's dying. But look at the old man. Where's the old man? Where's the old man?" That's basically for like, I don't know, like 20 minutes. Not 20 minutes, but like 5-10 minutes is just there going, yeah, that's the guy. That's the guy. There's the guy. It's like, bring me the old man. There's the guy. Bring me the old man. That's him. Bring me the old man. It's just literally just repeats for ages, and it just takes too long. And eventually it resolves, but it's just like, and yeah, this guy dies. And then, yeah, that's just the end of the episode. He's like, okay, right, okay, we just done. That's the end. Like I said, like, the character, don't really give a shit much. Not a big fan, personally. Don't think he's very convincing as this old man ambassador. My personal taste. I just think it's pretty bad. An episode, and throughout most of it, I'm just like, I'm bored. There's barely anything going on in this episode. Just, we get something else? I think it's, yeah. There's also like no real B plot. This episode need a B plot, and this episode does not really have a B plot. It is just what A plot. Like, there's just nothing really going on. I don't recommend it. It's just bad. Like, can't think of anything like good to say about this episode, which is a little bit sad. But yeah, I don't recommend it. I don't think they ever really, nothing of this episode really comes up again. So it's one you could just skip if you do wanted to. Other than, I do like that. Yeah, Korax. Not Korax. The guy who plays Karnak. Michael. Look it up here. Alpha. Yeah, the guy who plays Karnas also played Karnak in the Korak. A Klingon in TOS. It's nice. Yeah. Other than that, that's a nice little thing. But other than that, yeah, it's not a good episode. It's one to skip. Don't watch it. And yeah, that's the end of the episode. Let me have a look. What is the next episode? When the Bow Breaks. Don't remember this episode. Oh, I think I do. Okay, yeah, I'm getting some feelings. Okay, we'll get to that next time. But for now, I say, live long and prosper, and hopefully next time on TNG there's a good episode.